All right, now that we know what a class diagram is and what objects and classes are, we are going to go through and identify all of the nouns in the coffee shop online ordering system. These nouns are going to help us know what our objects are and their attributes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go through and highlight all of the nouns in the customer account section. So I'm going to zoom in here and we're just going to highlight all of the nouns, and then I'm going to just do that and we'll talk through them after. All right, so I have highlighted all of the nouns in yellow, and now I'm going to highlight all of the verbs. Remember that the verbs are the actions or the methods that the classes are going to have. All right, so we have all of the verbs highlighted. Now let's go ahead and bring them over to our object identification page. I'm going to just go ahead and type them over, and I'm going to speed through this really quickly. Before I bring them over though, I wanted to mention, notice that I did not highlight nouns more than one time. So I have customer up here and I have down here. I just am highlighting all of these one time and understanding that that's plenty. We have the information we need once it's highlighted, so we don't need to highlight it over and over again. So the first thing I'm going to bring over are our nouns. All right, now that I've moved over all of our nouns, I'm going to do verbs. Now that I have entered all of our verbs, we will want to organize these into classes. So we're looking at creating a customer account section for our class diagram. And so really there's just a couple of things that we want to look for, and that's, things that deal with a customer account when it comes to our program or our system. So customer, it seems like a good name. We had person in our examples. Let's do customer here. And since the customer name itself is going to represent our customer's account, we can just assume that we don't actually need this account word. We'll just use customer. So that's going to be our class name. And our customer is going to have a few attributes. So name, email, and password. So those are going to be things associated with our account. They're also going to have payment information. Okay, so we'll leave that as an attribute as well. Our payment information is going to have subcategories, so it's going to have, credit card and expiration date. We are also going to be able to sign up for our account, and so that's going to be a method that goes along with our customer account. Enter payment information. They'll be able to log in and edit. So we'll go ahead and say this is our class name. These are our attributes. And these are our methods.